What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy. Can't tell you two shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit that cheese, man. Turn. Take to motherfucker, eh? Shooting outside, big crib in the gang, shooting outside shit, man. Free Palestine, free Congo, Russia, do your thing in Texas. Stand the fuck up. Each day is a new day to be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring you down, always fight back. Never let somebody tell you who you are, but also to put yourself in a position to belong. Let's stay humble. Let's go on revolution on the movement. Keep Yahweh first. Coming to the Black Hebrew Israelite as a real Jew. We out here. Alright. Boom. Today, two motherfuckers today. Shooting outside. Big crib in the gang. Shooting outside shit, man. Gang. Turn. Nigga. Alright, gang. Bruh. Now, this shit is wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, man. They're unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Some are realistic relationships. Some be PR stunt relationships. Some be a toxic relationship. Some be a positive relationship. Some relationships be a good relationship. It all depends on the person's perspective and point of view from crew. So we got the Cardi B, the Stephon Diggs situation. So this gotta be on some crazy shit. Now, basically to us, they just got together. Who knows how long they been talking? You know what I'm saying? Even though Offsett and them just basically broke up like however long ago. But I done found out in this video to come that them niggas still married. Bro, this shit is crazy. So, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs are expecting a baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's cold out here. Hey, like I said, man, but we out here heating it up, getting turned out here, man. Hope y'all enjoy this video, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Hey, we gonna get lit, man. Hey, stay positive out here and let's continue to get lit. Bruh. This shit is crazy. So we got Cardi B and Stephon Diggs, man. Hey, I knew it was a PR stunt. You know what I'm saying? But congratulations. But this shit is crazy.
This baby got me looking funny.
This shit is crazy.
You know, we've been the three meet and greets has been like practically in New York. Well, not New York, PA, Pennsylvania too, but it was just like a drive, so it's like was a little bit easy. Traveling, it was a lot today. Cause I ain't say shit when hoes was out here mine. And God, today my face is so swollen. Like, look at this. But I'm on my way, and I really, really apologize. I've never been
this shit is wild in the bitch.
I'll be there all day. Got some hot fire. Even if this baby comes out my put, because I've been standing all day and doing meet and greets. I'm gonna meet every single
take the Mexican side. Having 30,000 kids, man. I'm telling you, man.
Because I know y'all been outside for a long time.
Black,
I tried my
bro,
fucking
that's
best.
crazy because they have a lot of kids. Free, bitch.
This, somebody left that. It was just a lot. But even if this fucking baby's in the bones of my fucking cooch, I'm meeting everybody. For a bad, I'm a whole day. Home with with a stripper. Let me tell you something. Today, nobody better bother me because I'm in a bad mood. Oh, okay. I keep it.
Not even your own music?
Yeah, I keep it. Pause it. Yo, I cannot even play my own music. My lady got a strike some shit. Because I can't even play my own music. They were saying like that. If you don't stop that music, we cut you live.
Damn.
I can't even play my own shit. So anyways.
What the fuck? You can't play your own music.
Like I said,
insane.
A lot of wrong went today, but I'm on my way to the meet and greet. Since we already had a bad day today, I'm letting you know right now, nobody better start with me today. Nobody text me today. Nobody better text me some today. Nobody better start some with me today because I will give you mother. At 5 o'clock, right?
I mean, when it go up, it's supposed to be closed.
That means when it go up today, it's gonna be closed. So that means that people miss on going. This is why I need to be fucked. This is when I don't be active. People miss on going. This is why I need to be fucked. This is when I don't be active. Because why the fuck are y'all sending me these at this time? And this is why I be getting upset. If we spoke about it yesterday, why y'all sending it to me at 5 o'clock? The store's closed at 7 o'clock. That's why we getting so fucking aggravating. And this has been a conversation since yesterday, since the afternoon. Now we getting the stores now, the flyers. The flyer is trash. And it's 5 o'clock, and we're gonna get it at 6 o'clock. So that means we missed the whole Monday for people to go purchase the store in person. And you see why I be screaming at people? See why I be upset?
Hey, we already know the court's going crazy.
Time.
The court's going crazy in that motherfucker, bitch.
Anyway.
True.
Anyways, after today, the DDC, what was that? What was that for my web store?
After today, any orders from your web store are not guaranteed to ship out this week.
After today, any orders from my web store is not guaranteed to ship out to count for this week's sales. But the independent stores are, right?
Right. So if you order from any independent retailers, or if you're doing like Amazon.
So you guys talk a little bit louder for the live baby.
So if you're doing like record stores, Amazon, any of those retailers, they still ship as normal. But anything from Cardi's web store, that has to be done today for it to count for Billboard this week.
Unless you get it on iTunes. But of course, if you can buy my album, if you can buy my CD, you know what you could do? You could stream my on Apple and Spotify. Just give me a little stream.
Hey, go crazy.
Don't worry about my urine, my kids. Go get me some streams. How about that? Go listen to my since you so worried about my motherfucking kids and my clit and my ass and my mouth.
There's a lot in it.
Said that he bought my album. Let me see. Send me a picture that you bought my album. Matter of fact, I want. Let me see Fredo Bang if you bought it on iTunes. I want to see it. I want to see it right now. DM me and show me. Show me Fredo Bang that you on my album. I'm gonna put whatever music that you got. I'm gonna put it on my channel, and I got people on my channel. I got like 700,000 subscribers on there.
That's crazy.
nice copy, yeah. Support a mother of four. Support a mother of four. I'ma need it. My God. I mean, I know you guys don't notice it, but my neck and my this right here got so fat. This baby got me looking funny. Stephon done said, pretty, I'm pretty as okay. Whole thing I'm ready. They ain't ready enough. Yeah, they ain't ready enough. Tread lightly, because ready enough. So leave me the phone. And then also, I got receipts on everybody. Even when not this, I got receipts on people. I be fine.
Alright, gang, so we got a video called It's All About the Celebrities, Stephon Diggs, Cardi B, artists, and what's going on, gang. Turn up.
Diggs here. Today I go undercover on the internet.
Hello, football fans. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the life and career of All-Pro wide receiver Stephon Diggs. He's a superstar who's lit up the NFL with the Minnesota Vikings, Buffalo Bills, Houston Texans, and now, as of 2025, the New England Patriots. In this documentary-style biography, we'll cover everything from Diggs' childhood and family background to his college success at Maryland, his NFL highlights, and even his off-field life. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more in-depth sports stories. Stephon Marshawn Diggs was born on November 29, 1993, in Alexandria, Virginia, though he grew up in suburban Maryland. He was raised in a sports-loving family. His father, Aaron Diggs, and mother, Stephanie Diggs, moved the family to the Washington, D.C. area when Stephon was young. From an early age, Diggs showed athletic talent, not just in football, but also in track. In high school, he ran sprints, even finishing 7th in a 100-m event. By age 5, his father had enrolled him in football programs and quizzed him on the game during Sunday afternoon games. This early immersion paid off. Diggs once said he first told his parents he would play in the NFL when he was only 5 years old. His siblings include Trayvon Diggs, born 1998, and Darez Diggs, born 1995. Trayvon Diggs is now an NFL cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys, and Darez played defensive back at Alabama Birmingham and other schools. Life at home instilled a deep drive in young Stephon. His father, Aaron, was a passionate sports fan who really pushed the boys to have a good work ethic, as Diggs' mother, Stephanie, recalled. Tragically, Aaron Diggs died of congestive heart failure in January 2008, when Stephon was 14 and his younger brother Trayvon was 9. After their father's death, Stephon took on a leadership role with his brothers, continuing the tough workouts at the park that their dad had started. Through it all, the Diggs boys were supported by their mother Stephanie, an Amtrak attendant for 30 years, and the family stayed close in the Maryland suburbs during Stephon's youth. Notably, Stephon grew up training alongside his brothers. After Aaron passed away, Stephon took them to local parks for workouts just as his father had. These shared experiences forged a strong bond. In fact, when Stephon's daughter Nova was born in 2016, her uncles were cited as Trayvon, Marshawn, and Darez Diggs. Stephanie Diggs instilled in her sons discipline and hard work, and famously worked as an attendant at Amtrak for nearly 30 years to support the family. All these influences, a competitive father, a dedicated mother, and athletic brothers, helped shape Stephon's drive to excel. Stephon Diggs attended Our Lady of Good Counsel High School in Olney, Maryland, a strong program for football and track. He was an honors student athletically, earning all-conference recognition for both offense and defense as a senior. In high school, he majored on the football field, but also planned to major in sociology in college. He described Maryland as the perfect place for me, academically and athletically. At Our Lady of Good Counsel High School, Stephon Diggs was a standout on both offense and defense. He played wide receiver on offense and even contributed on defense as a tackler. In his senior year, 2011 to 2012 season, he recorded 700 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. He also excelled on defense with over 30 tackles. His performances earned him local honors, All-County and All-Conference in Maryland, and national attention. Diggs was invited to the prestigious U.S. Army All-American Bowl in January 2012, a showcase for the nation's top high school players. During the game there, observers, including ESPN, noted his unique twinkle of talent, describing him as one of the top 10 prospects in the nation. ESPN's recruiting report ranked him as the number 10 prospect in the ESPN 150, lauding his playmaking ability. By the end of high school, Diggs was a 5-star recruit, considered the number 2 wide receiver in the country and the number 1 player in Maryland. He received offers from top programs like USC, Florida, and others, but ultimately stayed home and signed with Maryland. After high school graduation in 2012, Diggs went on to the University of Maryland in College Park, joining the Terrapins football program. He took classes toward a sociology degree while starring on the field. He left Maryland after his junior year to enter the NFL draft, so he did not complete the degree. The college experience kept Diggs close to family, as he had grown up around the D.C/Maryland area and wanted to be near home. Diggs' strong academic performance and community roots were often noted. For example, he said he felt Maryland was the ideal place for him. Diggs arrived at Maryland in 2012 as one of the Terps' highest-rated recruits ever. As a true freshman under coach Randy Edsall, he immediately made an impact. He led the team with 54 receptions for 848 yards and 6 touchdowns, and averaged a remarkable 172.4 all-purpose yards per game, ranking second in the ACC and 8th nationally. His freshman all-purpose yardage, 1,896 yards, was the second most in a single season in school history, behind only Torrey Smith. In 2013 and 2014, he continued as a key receiver and return specialist. Over 3 seasons, 28 games, he compiled 150 receptions for 2,227 yards and 14 touchdowns. As a junior in 2014, he earned second-team All-Big Ten honors. He opted to forego his senior year and declared for the NFL draft in 2015. During his college tenure, Diggs was praised for his route running, speed, and vision, and he left Maryland as one of the program's all-time best players. The Minnesota Vikings selected Stephon Diggs in the 5th round of the 2015 NFL Draft, 146th overall. Many considered this a steal, as Diggs became a full-time starter by the middle of his rookie year. He made an immediate splash. In his very first game, 2015, he notched 87 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns, and by season's end, he was among the team leaders in receptions. Over 5 seasons in Minnesota, Diggs evolved into one of the Vikings' top offensive weapons. His breakout moment came in the 2017 playoffs. In the famous Minneapolis Miracle, he caught a 61-yard touchdown as time expired to beat the New Orleans Saints and propel the Vikings to the NFC Championship. In recognition of his play, Minnesota signed Diggs to a big contract extension in July 2018, a 5-year deal worth $81 million, with over $40 million guaranteed. That extension locked him in through the 2023 season. While with the Vikings, Diggs compiled 64 catches for 849 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2017 alone. He was named to the Pro Bowl in 2018 and 2019. In total, he finished his Minnesota career with over 4,800 receiving yards. Diggs often spoke fondly of his time in Minnesota. "I love it here. They believed in me from day one," he said upon signing the 2018 deal. In a major April 2020 trade, the Vikings sent Diggs to the Buffalo Bills in exchange for draft picks. The trade immediately paid dividends for Buffalo. In his first year with the Bills, Diggs led the entire NFL in receptions, 127, and receiving yards, 1,535. He shattered team records in his debut season, becoming the fastest Bills receiver to 100 catches and breaking Eric Mould's single-season yardage record. His outstanding 2020 performance earned him first-team All-Pro honors. Altogether, Diggs recorded 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons from 2018 through 2023, including his time in Minnesota and Buffalo. With Buffalo's franchise quarterback Josh Allen, Diggs became Allen's top target, helping lead the Bills to multiple playoff berths. The Bills rewarded Diggs with another massive contract extension in April 2022, a 4-year, $104 million deal with $70 million guaranteed. This extension tied him to Buffalo long-term, effectively through 2027. Over 4 seasons in Buffalo, Diggs racked up 318 receptions and over 4,000 yards. He was selected to 4 consecutive Pro Bowls, 2020 to 2023. The combination of his elite stats and his dynamic playmaking made him a fan favorite. Off the field in Buffalo, Diggs also pursued interests like fashion. For example, he wore bold outfits to NFL events, reflecting his growing prominence in the fashion world. In April 2024, Diggs was traded again, this time to the Houston Texans. The Texans gave him a 1-year deal with options to pair him with rookie QB C.J. Stroud. In Houston's offense, Diggs continued to put up solid numbers. In 2024, he recorded 47 catches for 496 yards and 3 touchdowns. Unfortunately, his season was cut short by injury. In October 2024, Diggs suffered a torn ACL, ending his season. By the time of his injury, he had shown he could still perform at a high level when healthy. On March 25, 2025, Diggs signed a 3-year, $69 million contract with the New England Patriots. This blockbuster deal was confirmed by NFL sources and will make him a Patriotic for the 2025, 2026, and 2027 seasons. The Patriots acquired Diggs for his veteran experience and playmaking ability. In signing Diggs, New England also took a chance on him recovering from the knee injury. As one report noted, if Diggs can return fully healthy, he could be a real boon to the Patriots offense. As of 2025, Diggs is preparing for his first season in New England, expected to be a key receiver in the Patriots offense. Stephon Diggs has firmly established himself as one of the premier wide receivers of his era. Statistically, he ranks among the best. As of early 2025, he has amassed 857 career receptions for 10,491 yards and 70 touchdowns. He led the NFL in catches and receiving yards in 2020, and he maintained elite production for nearly a decade. Remarkably, he posted 6 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons from 2018 through 2023, a testament to his consistency and durability, aside from his 2024 knee injury. Diggs' impact goes beyond stats. He was the hero of the Vikings' Minneapolis Miracle in 2017, a play that has become part of NFL lore. With the Bills, he helped revolutionize the offense and set new franchise records for receiving. His style of play, sharp route running, yards after catchability, and fearless catching in traffic, has drawn admiration from coaches and fans. For example, the Buffalo head coach in 2022 called Diggs his favorite weapon and noted how Diggs' versatile skills put defenses on edge. Off the field, Diggs' legacy includes inspiring the next generation. He has hosted youth football camps and been a role model for kids, often speaking about overcoming adversity after losing his father. He also helped bring attention to fitness and mentorship. He founded the Diggs Deep Foundation to support charitable causes for children's education and well-being. In media and fashion, Diggs stands out as well. He is widely regarded as one of the NFL's most stylish players, and his bold tunnel outfits, including a notable crystal-encrusted helmet, have become part of his persona. All of this, the records, the highlight reel plays, the personality, contributes to Diggs' legacy as a dynamic, influential figure in the NFL. Personal life. Stephon Diggs is known to keep his personal life relatively private. A dedicated father, he often speaks about how important his family is to him. His relationships with his brothers have remained close. For example, he and brother Trayvon have said they spend a lot of time together during the off-season. One of Diggs' personal passions is interior design and art. He famously took an active role in designing his own house and collecting art, treating his home like a personal project. He has also shared moments of humor and spontaneity on social media, such as lighthearted pranks with teammates or behind-the-scenes looks at team life, but he generally avoids scandals. Philanthropically, Diggs has invested time and resources in his community. He established the Diggs Deep Foundation, run through Athletes Charitable, to help underprivileged youth. The foundation focuses on education, fitness, and mentorship, reflecting Diggs' belief in giving kids opportunities and guidance. On social media, Diggs has a large following, millions of fans on Instagram, and often shares glimpses of life off the field, family photos with daughter Nova, sneaker and outfit posts, and celebration of big wins. Stephon Diggs became a father when his daughter Nova Diggs was born on October 14th, 2016. He and his then-girlfriend welcomed Nova just after his rookie season. Nova often appears with Stephon at events or videos. For example, a viral video from 2022 shows Nova playfully chiding the Buffalo Bills GM by echoing, "Show me the money," with her father.
Say that.
Show me the money.
The identity of Nova's mother has been kept out of the public eye. Diggs himself has maintained privacy about her. Media reports note that Nova's mother was Diggs' girlfriend at the time, and that Diggs is very involved in raising Nova. Some outlets have speculated that the mother is an R&B singer known as Tyler Marie, but Diggs has never confirmed this in public. In any case, Diggs and Nova's mother reportedly split amicably shortly after Nova's birth, and they continue to co-parent. Diggs often shares that he treasures his role as a dad. As of 2025, Stephon Diggs' girlfriend is the rapper Cardi B. Their relationship was first hinted at in late 2024 and confirmed in 2025. Diggs and Cardi B were photographed together in February 2025 and made their first public appearance as a couple at a New York Knicks game in May 2025. On June 2nd, 2025, Cardi B officially confirmed the romance by posting a photo of them on Instagram. Cardi B had filed for divorce from Offsett in 2024. Since then, the pair have been seen together at several events. They are both high-profile celebrities. Cardi has 3 children with her ex Offsett, and Diggs has daughter Nova. Off-field, Cardi B and Diggs often express affection on social media. Before Cardi B, Diggs had been rumored to have dated actress Tay Heckard around 2019 to 2024, but the only relationship confirmed by major media in 2025 is with Cardi B. Stephon Diggs is well known for his bold fashion sense. He has been described as one of the most notable fashion enthusiasts in all of sports. For years, he has treated the NFL players' tunnel and red carpet like a runway. Diggs is a regular at high-profile fashion events. He has attended the Met Gala multiple times and even appeared at shows in Paris Fashion Week for brands like Balenciaga and Jean-Paul Gaultier. Each appearance garners media attention for his unique outfits. For example, in 2024, he wore a custom tuxedo and a crystal-encrusted helmet to the Met Gala, underscoring his flair. Diggs also blurs the line between player and entrepreneur. In 2023, he launched a lifestyle partnership with Asics Footwear. Having worn Asics since childhood, Diggs collaborated with them to design his own shoe and apparel line. He said the Asics deal was centered around expression and style, not just performance gear. In the summer of 2024, he released his first Stephon Diggs signature sneaker with Asics. Beyond ASICS, Diggs has had endorsement deals with other brands as well. He has been sponsored by Nike in the past, and he also secured partnerships with companies like EA Sports, video games, Verizon, Old Spice, and more, contributing additional income beyond his NFL salary. On social media, Diggs maintains a significant presence. He often posts family photos, like playing with Nova, glimpses of his fashion outfits, motivational quotes, and lighthearted video clips. He is active on platforms like Instagram and Twitter. While he isn't known for heavy controversy, he engages with fans. For instance, he once jokingly posted about hunting for a vintage $30,000 sofa, which he ended up buying after it appeared on his social media. Overall, Diggs' lifestyle image is that of a confident, stylish athlete entrepreneur, balancing on-field intensity with off-field creativity. Stephon Diggs has earned substantial money through his NFL contracts and endorsements. By early 2025, his career NFL earnings were reported to be around $137 million from contracts with the Vikings, Bills, and Texans. However, after taxes and expenses, his net worth is lower. Estimates vary, but media sources in 2025 typically cite a net worth in the tens of millions. Diggs' net worth is estimated to about $60 million in mid-2025. In any case, Diggs is a multi-millionaire. His large contract $63 million deal with Buffalo, a $69 million deal with New England, plus endorsement earnings, roughly $2 to $3 million total, have all contributed. With his recent $69 million deal with Patriots contract and existing contracts, his future earnings are poised to grow as well. Diggs invests in real estate consistent with many high-earning athletes. He owns a home in suburban Washington, D.C., Maryland, and at least one home in Houston. Notably, while with Buffalo, he purchased a new house in Maryland, near his hometown, in 2022. Architectural profiles note that he was deeply involved in designing this home, spending years collecting art and vintage furniture to decorate it. The house features multiple themed rooms, a quiet study, a creative art room, etc., reflecting Diggs' personality. This Maryland property is often reported as costing a few $1 million. Exact figures vary by report. In Houston, he lived in a luxury house while playing for the Texans. Details are private, but pictures have surfaced showing modern interiors and a collection of high-end cars in the garage. In interviews, Diggs has joked about selecting a $30,000 designer sofa for his living room after seeing it online, illustrating that he spares no expense to make his home comfortable and stylish. Stephon Diggs is a known car enthusiast. He owns several luxury vehicles that align with his taste for style and performance. Among the cars publicly reported in his collection are a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, a high-end sports coupe. Diggs is said to have paid around $500,000 for it. This is one of the most expensive cars in his garage. A Rolls-Royce Wraith, a luxury Grand Tourer. That car was reported to cost about $370,500, making it another major highlight of his collection. A Mercedes AMG G63, often called the G-Wagon, a sporty SUV. This top-of-the-line SUV, 480 horsepower V8, was purchased for around $156,700. It is the cheapest of his main vehicles, but still a premium ride. A Porsche 911 GT3 RS, a race-inspired sports car. Reports note that Diggs has mentioned driving a GT3 RS around town. Diggs' car collection is roughly valued around $1 million total. He has posted photos showing these vehicles and often jokes about them on social media. For example, he once filmed a humorous clip of himself taking the G63 through tough terrain. In interviews, he's admitted to loving fresh wheels and keeping his garage full of top-tier rides. And there is the full life story of Stephon Diggs. Please go ahead and like this video, leave a comment below, share and subscribe.
Shout out to Hello Yazin. Cardi B did Offsett dirty bit.
What's poppin', y'all? If anything put a nail in the coffin between Cardi B and Offset after they had gotten back together, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, it is her popping out not only with Stephon Diggs and
bitch.
partying and doing all that. I think that was enough for Offset to not take her back, but getting pregnant. And now a lot of people are saying, like, yo, how are you getting pregnant with a kid? And this is an album rollout. This is one hell of a rollout, I gotta say. But she talks about how she's still married because she gets pressed on that by one of the fans, and she has this to say. And I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
The only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to pay for their taxes. Y'all want to know the tea? The only way I can get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm fighting for that. I'm gonna fight for that. This is not no love. And like I said, I'm not going to stop living my life because on a contract, I'm practically still married because somebody want to hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. So that's what I'm going through in life. However, I'm not going to live my life. Y'all want me to remarry and stuff, to have another baby and stuff like that? I'm doing things what makes me happy.
there she goes. She doesn't want a divorce because she's scared to lose some bread, because she, of course, makes more money than Offset. Especially now when she's going to be active in her career, she's going to make more money than Offset. And Offset can put her on alimony. But the part where she says, oh, now I'm getting whatever I want, hasn't she been doing whatever she wanted? Everybody was telling her to leave the dude how many years ago? And it's funny how she says, like, yeah, just because a contract says something, I thought it was vows. Well, no, I didn't think that. Y'all think it's vows. I thought, like, vows till death do us part. Like, a lot of people should be dropping like flies, because it sounds like you're just, whenever I see somebody get married, I just see, like, okay, what's the expiration date on this? I'm not even thinking, like, oh, okay, they're together forever. It's like, sometimes I take, like, fun bets. I'm like, I'll give them 3 years. Somebody's like, I'll give them 5. I'm like, 5? 5 is a lot. 5 is like the new 15. 5 years married, that's the new 15. So with her situation, she's talking about, I don't want to get out of this. And some people are, of course, coming to the conclusion of, which is a fair conclusion to come to, of saying, well, this is a situation that the majority of men in her position have to go through. And it's usually a man that has to suffer from this situation where he has to pay alimony or something. Like, just look at the Dr. Dre situation. If there wasn't something as crazy as that, where it was like he was supposed to pay like $2 million a month or something, and then I think they whittled it down to just a measly couple $100,000 a month in alimony. And I think does she still get to live in the crib? That would be insane. So when she's talking about Offset and the house, I think it's because he wants the New York house. He just wants to be where his kids are at. That's really what it is. Like, Offset, he loves his kids, man. We seen Father of 4. That was before. Was that when he first had the baby? I think that was when he first had his first kid with Cardi B. This is the thing. Cardi B was going after Offset. She knew what the deal was. But we're going to wrap back around to this topic after we go through this other section of her talking about why she chose to leave Offset. Because we're not letting Cardi B off the hook, and we're going to use her own words against her here. And hey, whatever lawyers need this, go ahead and take it. Offset's lawyers, hey, take this. It'll only help.
If I was still there, I was gonna end up going to jail, because I was gonna end up in them, seriously, with my own bare hands. It was just getting too much. I do not understand why I'm getting so much disgusting hate from men. I'm even being called up by men. It is so crazy. I don't understand how I was married for 7 years and I was faithful for 7 years. Before that, I was engaged for 3 years. Everybody knows that I was engaged to somebody that was in jail. I feel like I've been married for a very long time. You don't see stories of me being a whore, being a and being this and that. Just because I was a stripper, I wasn't. Just so many mean things. Like, it's like, oh, I'm popping out with somebody to get other people mad, and like I'm playing a certain type of game. I don't think people realize the mother popped up with a new significant other before me. I was having a good day on New Year's, and mother pop out with their shorty on New Year's. I didn't rush to find somebody to pop out. Like, oh, where are you popping out with somebody? I'm gonna pop with somebody too. I was single September, October, November, December, January, February. I was partying. I was learning myself. I was crying a lot. There was nights and there was days that I felt like it's like, damn, I feel real lonely. And I took my time to learn myself, and I cried a lot of tears. Like, there was times that I used to be like depressed, and I was like sad, and like my mind just kept going in circles and circles and circles. For some reason, when I had those weird episodes, that's when a motherfucker would like hit me up or text me out of the mood, checking on me and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I built a friendship. I got to know the person. They get to know me. I feel very refreshed. Yeah, I be putting my business out there, but I don't think that people understand just things that I like literally went through.
The first thing a lot of people were asking about is, yo, this guy's cheated on you, and this is something that I've asked about too, and I've given credit to Offset. I was like, this guy, he started off as a cheater. Before you got married, he cheated. When you were engaged, he cheated. When you were married, and every single time, she pretended to have a problem with it. You don't really have a problem with something 3 times in a row if you're not leaving.
Those motherfuckers just cheaters at the end of the day, bitch. You can't get mad. These motherfuckers
chose to stay with the people like, yo, now the guy cheated, and he quote-unquote dropped out with this new girl, and you want to leave? Like, what's up with that? And then she goes on to say, I'm going to play you guys this clip right now, that it was more than that.
Everybody just be like, oh, you left somebody because they were cheating on you and blah, blah, blah. It's just more than the cheating. It's just like the constant lies, the gaslighting. It was really messing up with my head. It got to the point, like last year, I really felt like I was going crazy. Couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep.
I think it's funny when somebody like Cardi B thinks that with her bare hands she'd be able to do anything to Offset.
Hoes, man.
It's not even just Offset. It could be any dude. But we've seen Offset getting busy in crowds of people, no fear in his heart. If his life was threatened by Cardi B with her bare hands, we're not talking about any accessory that she's using to cause him harm. And I don't know what kind of rage he built up in her to get her that angry. Although Cardi B is quick to get angry. We see her in the way that she reacts to just people that throw disses at her. She takes it zero. Like, let's say, let's look at the JT situation, for instance. She'll take something that went 0 to 10, and then she'll take it 10 to 100. She's just trying to up the ante. But when she talks about the situation about, and this is a crazy pattern. She's like, yeah, I was married, and she is pretending that, and I don't know if this is actually her naivete, because I think she's preserved that to a degree, maybe not in the business sense, but in the personality sense, and this is probably why people are still have an affinity towards her. It's that she's saying, like, I don't know why all these, like, men are hating on me and calling me this. They've been hating on you since day one. They never stopped hating on you, and they didn't even need a reason to hate on you. Really. A lot of female rappers, just the fact that they are female rappers and they are liked and they are successful is enough for most dudes to just hate on them. And it's not that they're hating because they feel any type of way. It's just for the sport of it. It's just for the fun of it. They just pick on female rappers as opposed to anyone else. Now, a female rapper like Lotto isn't going to get as much hate. Do I know why? I don't know why, actually. There's probably varying reasons to it. But Cardi B is also somebody that likes to stir up drama. And the fact that she went at, I think part of the situation is the relationship with Offset. And that's why she's getting hate. Now, if she was in a relationship with some dude that wasn't a rapper that they liked, then I don't think they'd have too much of a problem with it. And that's probably why Lotto is not as hated. Or even Ice Spice. Or maybe they just think they're more attractive than Cardi B. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But people will say that Lotto's in a situation with 21 Savage, but it's not publicized. It's not out there. There's no drama she's creating for 21 Savage. There's nothing that's really going on that we know about. So she's not going to suffer the negative repercussions of that. Circling back to the point of Cardi B and talking about she was married for 7 to 8 years. She was very loyal. Yeah, like she took the guy back after he cheated multiple times. We never saw anything public that would humiliate him. But this is a choice. So she said she was engaged to somebody or seeing somebody that was in jail for 2 to 3 years. Okay, so the first dude, he was in jail for 2 to 3 years. Okay, that says a lot. Second dude, Offset, he was already in jail. And then you get married to him, and before you even get married to him, he's a serial cheater. Okay. And he's doing this other stuff to get you angry. And then after the guy that was in jail and Offset, you get with this dude who's allegedly, it rolls both ways with dudes and chicks, allegedly, highly alleged. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. And he allegedly has another kid too at the same time that he's seeing you. And she says, oh yeah, we developed a friendship. This is where I'm talking about the naivete of Cardi B. You developed, and of course he's an NFL player. So there's a pattern here, and I believe that Am I the Drama, being her album name, is the perfect title for this. Cardi B loves drama. She could not live a peaceful life. She does not. She likes the idea of a peaceful life and a peaceful home, but that's not what she truly wants. She wants the ups and the downs. She wants the emotional roller coaster.
Yep.
And then when she was down on that roller coaster, this guy became her friend, quote unquote. You think this guy, the way that this guy moves, do you think he's like, man, I just want to help her out. I just want to be friends, and it just developed into something?
They're going crazy.
Come on, man. Not a single soul on earth believes that, but it did work for him. And then
sounds good.
I'll play you guys this next clip when she addresses Offset a little bit more.
Hey, you never know,
like,
man.
my baby came out 5 pounds, a healthy baby.
That's some diabolical work,
because I was so depressed. I was so depressed.
I didn't know she was still married to Offset.
The constant drama. I would wake up every single morning paranoid because it's like, oh my God, what's new? Oh, this guy got caught doing something. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It got to the point that, like, my label, they just came to a meeting, like, it's like, yo, we have to find her a therapist. Like, she's going cuckoo. And I did therapy. I decided decided to have my baby and everything.
Wrong
And it's
thing
just
they
like,
ever do is take their
when it's the
therapist.
end of something, it's literally
So
the
they all
end of
work for 'em.
something. I don't know what these men wanted me to do. Y'all wanted me to get a disease or like literally put a gun in my head because I was so depressed. Like this man probably would somebody could stab me and this man probably will still do something with them. It's just no type of loyalty, no nothing. And for people to think
That's how
that I'm
it
popping
is
up with
these
somebody
days. I
like
don't
to
think
be
no loyalty
spiteful,
on nobody.
like try to
They
teach
all
somebody a
play
lesson.
sales,
I
bitch.
was single for a very
Look.
long time. They popped up with somebody first. These men don't even realize that person posted their significant other first on their page. You just don't peep it because y'all don't give a. I give when I do it. Y'all don't give a when they do it. I don't think people understand how tired I was.
This gives us a little bit more context into their situation and this uneasiness. Maybe it was while she was pregnant. The fact that the baby comes out weighing less than it should says a lot. But I don't know if we can blame Offset for the situation because we have not seen Offset change at all from when we first knew him.
Offset, he don't give
He
a
got a little
fuck.
bit less violent. He hasn't been getting arrested like he once did. His music has gotten better.
I mean, his brother.
We've only seen positive things, really, other than the situation with Cardi B, which is, I would say it's out of his control because the cheating is in his control, but it's not out of his character, which has been consistent thus far. And for her, management and team to want to get her therapy, she was definitely down in the dumps. But does that mean that, well, I don't really care that she left Offset, but does that mean that this guy's going to make the situation better? Who knows? And I think she's right in that people didn't care that Offset popped out with a new chick, but I think it's because people just thought it was a rollout for a project, and I think he was posting the chick as like somebody that he was doing a music video with, so nobody really saw it as him doing something to Cardi B or him leaving Cardi B. And it wasn't a celebrity chick. That's the thing too. I think she needs to take note of that. Like a rapper, you leaving a rapper and getting with an athlete, or you leaving an athlete and getting with a rapper, that says something completely different than him being with you as a rapper and you're a famous rapper and him getting with some random chick that we don't know, whether she's a model, IG model, whatever career she may have. However, if Offset popped out with, I don't know, a Doja Cat, I cannot even imagine that pairing, then people would have a lot to say. And even the dudes that she's claiming don't care, I think they would say, yo, what the hell is going on here? And then in this next clip, she gets a little bit emotional with her fans, telling her about the situation and what it was like getting back into quote-unquote dating.
I was mentally drained. I was literally losing my mind. And I gave it chances after chances after chances after chances after chances after chances. Where I'm in a place right now, that I'm very happy. And I feel like I'm crawling. Like it's like I'm learning how to do things. Dating is new to me. It took a long time for me to open up to somebody. Everything is lined up perfectly in my career. I love my kids. I love all 3 of my kids. I love my life. I'm very happy right now. I haven't been this happy in a very, very long time. I'm very happy. I be talking about my fans because I feel like we're so close. I feel like I'm a brand new person. I almost want to change my name. I don't know where things are gonna take me, but I had to jump in that water. Dating, it felt very strange. Talking to somebody else, it felt very strange. And I took my time. People, when they see me, they just see a bad bitch, a famous and funny. And some people just think that I'm loud, crazy, ghetto, but I'm very, very gentle and I'm very emotional and I'm very passionate.
Ain't all the hoes
when I'm with
gentle
somebody,
and
it's not,
passionate
fun, party, twerk. It's almost like I become motherly because I'm very protective. I'm protective of everybody that I love. I'm protective and I like to give advice. You know what I'm saying? I like to give advice and I like to keep people on their toes.
I don't know what that was because it was just Stephon Diggs hitting her up and doing everything. So she didn't really do anything other than, maybe follow along the steps. And I do think she is right in that, like that character that she played, it's not a character, it is her. But there's different sides to a person. And I do think she is like that. And that's probably why Offset stayed with her for so long or was drawn to her more so than just the lust and what kept it together for so long. But we gotta talk, and I don't doubt that she loves her kids, man. She does a lot for those kids, and she also talked about how her kid's life didn't really change because it's the same. And this is a thing a lot of people are talking about, like, her traumatizing her kids. I don't want to play that clip because she's like really, really angry there. And she doesn't provide much context. But her kids are already growing up in an abnormal environment. It's not like the dad's constantly has to do shows. The mom constantly, well, she was there for a very long time because she put her career on hold. But right now, she's got to move around a lot. So it's not like, oh yeah, the evening comes and mom and dad are in the house 5 days a week or 6 days a week. That's never been the children's reality. So when she talks about my kid's life hasn't changed at all, I believe that. Now, seeing these situations play out in public, that's a bit of a different story. Because, people wonder, why their mom and dad separated, and they never really know, and they may get the story, but for them to, they don't even know if that's the real story, but these guys get to see, their kids get to see the story and look it up, which they will look it up when they get old enough, and come to their own conclusions. But when it came to the money aspect of it, I think Offsett deserves his paper. And why does he deserve his paper? And I would say a woman deserved her paper in this situation too. I'm going to play you guys this clip right now of when Bia had dissed Cardi B. And Bia really relaunched Cardi B's career. She got her back in the studio. She got her back dissing. She got her rolling out an album. She got her leaving Offsett. She just cratered. Cardi B says this is the happiest she's ever been. So Bia is responsible for that. But I'm going to play you guys this clip right now when Cardi B defends the cheating rumors that Bia started.
My security is this close with me. I got security. Every house that I stay in, I got security that my man contracted, that he pays for me and my children's safety, or whenever I go, he pays for it. So ain't no any in and out movements that I do, my nigga know. Second of all, I got let's get fiscal. Lesson movements that I do, my nigga know. Second of all, like I said, lying on will get you sued, and I will get every little red penny that you ever make, every money that you make off your publishing. So find something safe to do. You want to talk about you not Tasha K. You're right. Ask Tasha K. She tried when she tried to lie that on me. What happened? Ask her. You're not Tasha K. You're actually dumb. Also, I just don't understand. Like, this is my thing. If anyone want a rap battle or do whatever, more or less, I feel like she's so beneath me that I feel like I never had to. But it's like when you go around lying on me, and then it's like you doing lies that is like you trying to mess with my home, like you trying to mess with my house. And it's like, to me, like, that's beyond rap. To me, that's like, that's some real hating, and it's crazy because not only is that some real hating, but it's like, I'm not perfect. My life is not perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a great place in my career. Whether I drop music or not, I'm still one of the top female rappers. When I don't drop music or when I'm dropping music, I'm one of the most streamed and most talked about, even when I'm laying down at home. So that's one. However, when it comes to my career, I feel like I'm not. I have a dream. I have a dream that I want to accomplish, and I will never tell nobody. And I'm gonna tell y'all when I accomplish that dream. When it comes to my marriage, I don't have the perfect marriage. Y'all know what it is. I got my vices. Offsett got his vices. We're not perfect. But one thing for sure is I'm rich as I'm successful as in my career. I got beautiful kids. When it comes to my marriage, I don't got the perfect marriage. But one thing I got that steps 10 toes behind me on everything. Matter of fact, Jason Lee just got on it. Ask him. Every that ever try to play me on some internet, or every that try to play me in the streets, my press or my slapped. And y'all wouldn't even know about it. But people know what's up. My all the time, 10 steps behind me. When I got into this industry, was stealing money from me. Ever since I got married, nobody has stolen money from me. No lawyers, no accountants, no nothing. I have have a special bond with always. I'm gonna always have a special bond with
So here, Cardi B's flexing a couple of different things with Offset. She talks about our bond. We may not have the perfect marriage. Well, you guys don't have a marriage anymore. Well, legally you still do on paper. But she even said, we're separated. I got a new man. She's pregnant. It moves quick. This was like, what, last year when she said we have an inseparable
But
bond?
it was wishy-washy, man.
Or we have a very deep bond. And she talks about, the security, I couldn't cheat because the security's always with me. And Offset pays for my security. So my security would know what's going on. Okay, so hold on. You make more money than Offset, yet while you were married, Offset was paying for all of your security and making sure everything was taken care of. So you were just stacking paper that whole time.
She
and Offset's spending.
We all know why she going out
and she
with
also
Diggs.
talks about how Offset was stepping about her, not just physically, to other rappers or other people that he felt were disrespecting her, but he made sure that her money was right when she got into the game. If you guys remember, she started to get managed by QC,
I don't know. It's
where Offset is also managed. He may have made that introduction, but QC really got her right. And they handled the situations, I think, with the record label. She's been with Atlantic the entire time, though. And she's talking about he made sure that nobody was stealing from her anymore. So he made sure that you were able to pocket more money that you weren't pocketing earlier because people were taken from left, right, and center, from your performances, from your shows, from your music, from your publishing, whatever the case may be, business managers, whoever else was trying to fleece you. And he helped with that situation, yet he was still paying for everything, and he was making less than you. At the time, he was probably a little bit more popular. This is a bad and bougie era, but you got to keep in mind that whatever the Migos were doing, they were splitting down three ways. And Offset's solo career didn't start until a couple of years later, and it didn't even really get running until, I would say, like 2021, I would say. 2021, 2022, Offset was really on a roll. 2023 as well. Like, that's when Offset's career was clear. It was out of here. So he's done all of this to help her financially and spent on her financially whilst making less. So shouldn't he be compensated for that? We're just being fair here. He feels like, I invested so much, and
that's what
you got to save all this bread this entire time, and you make more than me. So I don't think she has a defense.
And want to have everything given to him, but don't help the nigga out at all. They didn't get a little bit of ass
really
back
helped
and
him
some
get
pussy.
his business handled.
They did the most thing in the world, bitch.
That the guys that
shit.
are critical of Cardi B would say, listen, man,
but you know how
she was instrumental in this, and she was out. Not only was she instrumental in the building of this, but she was also benefiting financially from somebody that made less than her.
Crazy.
And they would side on the woman in this case. But Cardi B, she's got to cough up some bread. Offset, he's owed it. And it doesn't seem like he's asking for much. He's asking for a little crib, pay off his taxes. You know, what's the big deal with that? And we haven't heard Offset's side. This is why I think it looks better on Offset because he's not saying anything.
People don't want to get what they shit.
But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.
Alright, be back, man. So, bruh, I feel like, man, we all know why Cardi B did what she doing. I don't think it's because of the wafaya. I think it's because of the kachinga. Man, you know, at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. You know, if they do have a successful relationship that can actually coexist with what's going on, anything can happen. I know Offset, like, I'm glad I got this motherfucking marriage type of shit, man, because at the end of the day, man, I mean, Cardi B just being petty. Which I feel like she petty already with all these lawsuits and shit she done got going on and shit, bitch. This shit crazy. But this ain't entertaining. Like I said, man, who knows what's gonna happen next, man. This shit wild, bitch. Wild in a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like and subscribe, man. You know, we just staying up with what's going on in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, in our own lane, staying positive. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We out this bitch. Hood outside. Big crib in the game outside shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. Even though this is man, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.